there, so today I'm going to be unboxing this credit card right here, which is the BlockFi Credit Card. So for those of you that don't know what BlockFi is basically an online company that allows you to send your Bitcoin to them, and they're going to provide you a yield on your Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, including stablecoins. And they've recently launched a new credit card, which I am fortunate enough to just have gotten in the mail earlier today. So today I'm going to be excited to open this up with you and talk about it a little bit and how I'm planning on using it. So first we're going to open up this pack right here. Then pop this open. This is nice black interior with the BlockFi logo, then BlockFi right on the back. And then slide this out. This is two-way sliding. So we'll pop that out. And you'll see right here, this is the front of the BlockFi card, and it's metal too. Look at that, pretty cool. So what are the perks of the BlockFi credit card, you might be wondering? So first of all, you're getting a 1.5% yield on all of your purchases in Bitcoin when you use your BlockFi card at any store that accepts Visa and Visa signature credit cards. And the special bonus is that for your first 3 months, up to your first $5,000 in spend, you're actually going to be getting a 3% yield. So they're going to be giving you, for every $100 that you spend, $3 back in Bitcoin up to your first $5,000 for those first 3 months. And then for those big spenders out there, when you're spending more than $50,000 in a year, they're going to give you 2% back in Bitcoin on all of your purchases. What are some of the reasons that I think this card is pretty interesting? Well, first of all, it has no annual fee. And as someone that's pretty young and just starting out, I don't necessarily feel the need to saddle myself down with a ton of high fee credit cards every year. So the fact that this has no fee and on top of it, no foreign transaction fees makes it a pretty reasonable and exciting card. One of the other great things about the BlockFi credit card, especially for younger people that might not be able to get approved for all different types of credit cards, is that when you first want to sign up for the credit card, they're not going to do a hard inquiry when you first put in your interest. They're going to do a pre-approval, and then based on that pre-approval, they'll tell you whether you're approved or not. And only after they actually approve you for the credit card are they going to put that hard inquiry on your credit. And basically the benefit of that is that you won't get the double whammy of being rejected for a card and the hard inquiry. Worst case scenario is that you just don't get anything on your credit if you get rejected, and if you do get accepted, they'll put the hard inquiry, but in exchange, you get this awesome credit card. So why and how am I going to be using this credit card? So I'm the type of person that does a fair amount of traveling, but over the past 18 months, I haven't done a whole lot. So on all of those travel credit cards like American Express, I've saved up a ton of points and I don't have a lot of immediate use for them right now. So I don't really see the need to be getting more credit cards that's going to give me more travel rewards that I don't have a use for in the foreseeable future. So that's why I'm interested in branching out into a card like this, which is going to provide me something different. So now, the reason that I'm not thinking about getting like a 2% Citi double cashback card is because it's just so convenient. Instead of me getting my 2% back every month and every statement and then converting that into Bitcoin and sending it onto BlockFi in order to get that yield, this does it for me. Sure, there is a slightly lower percent that I'm getting back, but between all of the fees that I would have to pay and my time that I have to pay converting all of that cash into Bitcoin and then send it over to BlockFi, I'm happy to take the slight hit. But even on top of that, those first 3 months are definitely going to make up for part of it. So what is the way that you can get this credit card right now? Well, when I last checked, there was a wait list of over 300,000 people in order to get this credit card. But there's a really helpful way in order to boost yourself up on that number. Whenever you go on the BlockFi website, and there's going to be a link down below in the description, when you go on that website, there's going to be an opportunity for you to type in your name and your email address, and that's going to put you on the wait list. What I would recommend that you do is then send that to your friends and family and colleagues, encouraging them to put their name and email on the wait list. There is no commitment to apply once you put yourself on the wait list. And by getting your friends and family on that wait list, it's going to bump you up. So I know when I started, I was like number 300,000 on the wait list. And I added like 5 friends onto the wait list with their permission, of course, and they ended up bumping me up to like 3,000 on the wait list. And that's how I was able to get this card. Between applying on the wait list and getting the card, it's been under a week. Pretty awesome. So all in all, I think this is going to be a really exciting credit card for right now, especially as Bitcoin is just emerging and as it rises hopefully in the future. So why would I recommend getting this card? Well, the reason I recommend getting it is so that you can get something really usable, Bitcoin, in exchange for your everyday purchases that you're already making. Definitely wouldn't recommend going out and purchasing additional things just to get the Bitcoin. That makes absolutely no sense. You might as well just buy the Bitcoin at that stage in the game. But for those purchases that you're already making, getting 1.5% back in Bitcoin and then being able to earn yield on that with BlockFi, to me, seems super exciting. And once again, if you haven't joined the waitlist yet, I highly recommend. They're already sending out applications to people at the top of the waitlist, so definitely just go into the description, sign on with your name and email, and then that'll place you on the waitlist, and then you can send your link over to your friends and family and get them to get on the waitlist, and that'll bump you up in the process. Happy spending. If you haven't already, please do consider giving this video a like and maybe even a subscribe. It would mean a whole lot to me. And leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, I will take time and answer them for you.